Hi, I'm Jim Gordon, editor of Wines and Vines magazine. A congressman from Utah recently reintroduced in the U.S. House of Representatives a bill that threatens to reverse the incredible progress that wineries have made in the past decade on direct shipping to consumers. This bill, H.R. 1161, is a new version of a bill that failed to come to a vote in the last session of Congress. It is backed by the middlemen, beer and wine wholesalers. Everyone in the winemaking business should know about this new legislation and personally take action to make sure it fizzles again. Picture this. Artisan cheesemakers in Wisconsin and Vermont want to sell their cheeses directly to consumers in the 50 states. Meanwhile, out in the 50 states, cheese consumers want the opportunity to buy these cheeses directly from the producers. Where else are you going to get a rare smoked chèvre from Vermont when it's not sold in your local store? But then, the Cheese Wholesalers of America introduced a bill that would give the individual states the authority to obstruct the home delivery of out-of-state cheese. Oh, and not incidentally, the bill more or less secures a monopoly for the cheese wholesalers while raising prices for consumers. That is basically what H.R. 1161 could do to wine. It could give states the authority to override the Supreme Court decision of Granholm versus Heald. This decision in 2005 cut down the trade barriers that the states had erected 70 years earlier against out-of-state wine, beer, and spirits. Even more basically, H.R. 1161 is just a bad idea because it contradicts good old American values, reduces freedom of choice for consumers, and makes it more difficult for U.S. vintners, thousands of whom are very small family-owned businesses, to make a fair profit. We think H.R. 1161 is poor lawmaking. So do lots of other observers, including the Wall Street Journal, which ran a very pointed editorial against it. I want to urge all winery owners, employees, suppliers, and all concerned consumers to help make sure this legislation goes away. All it takes is for you to communicate with your members of Congress. Ask them not to support the beer and wine wholesalers' monopoly bill. Let's make sure that H.R. 1161 dies on the vine again. You can go to freethegrapes.org for more information and to send a personalized message to your representatives via their website. Thanks for listening to Wines and Vines' opinion on H.R. 1161.